Hey, it's Cassie! I'm pretty sure almost everyone makes cringeworthy mistakes when they're little, especially in regards to beauty, and I figured it'd be fun to share mine so we can all just kind of laugh about it, and hopefully it will prevent you from making the same mistakes. My first beauty regret is getting my belly button pierced. I got it pierced in the 8th grade, and I kept it all the way until after high school. So I had it for a very long time, and I like belly button piercings. I think they're actually really pretty, but mine started ejecting because that's what a lot of bodies do. When something foreign is in there, it'll be like, what is this? And like, push it out. Some people's don't eject, mine did. You never really know unless you get it done. I had this really disgusting and unsightly scar tissue on my belly button with obviously the hole on the top and the bottom because they never do close if you have them for years at a time. I actually had to get it fixed because it was causing me a lot of pain, so I had to get the scar tissue cut out and it's stitched together. And I will let you know if I actually scar from that. I'm using my top scar treatments on it, so I'll let you guys know, but I definitely wish I didn't get my belly button pierced. I have other piercing scars too. If you guys knew me in person, you would know that I have a labret scar right here. I used to have that pierced, and I used to have 2 piercings on my lip. You can't really see them on camera, you can see them in person, and I'm gonna have these scars for the rest of my life, so think about it before you get a piercing. I know you probably won't think about it at the time, but it's a good thing to be mindful of. The second beauty regret I have is tanning, and you guys are probably gonna think I'm very stupid for this because I naturally have dark skin and I don't need to tan, but I grew up in southern Alberta and a lot of my friends used to go tanning at lunch hour, and I felt kind of left out that I couldn't do it, so I tried it one day and I actually really liked what it did to my skin. It made it just a little bit darker, and it also helped with the acne on my back and on my face, so I really liked it and I started doing it regularly, and in retrospect, that's a really stupid thing to do. Fake tanning is not good. My friend's mom, who was an avid tanner, actually recently had skin cancer, so don't tan. Fake tan if you have to, but I can just really notice a lot of wear and tear on my skin from all of the tanning I did when I was younger. When I was in the 7th grade, I wore black lipstick. Well, it wasn't like really black, but it was like so red that it was almost black, and I thought that it was pretty, and I mean, it kind of was. Like, I would wear it now if the occasion called for it, but in the 7th grade, like, don't wear black lipstick. Less is more. And if wearing makeup makes you happy in the younger grades, then do it. But my brother always used to tell me that the girls with the blue jeans, the t-shirt, and the ponytail are the prettiest, and not the girls who try so hard. And I like to try hard, but when you're in grade school, I feel like less is more. That's my advice. If it makes you happy, you should do it, but I really, really regret wearing the black lipstick in grade 7. My 4th beauty faux pas is using very harsh cleansers. I didn't realize how bad this was until I got out of high school, and I feel like that's the reason why my acne was so bad throughout high school. Just the regular cleansers that are loaded with alcohol and additives and preservatives and chemicals and just all that stuff, especially the oil-free ones, really destroyed my skin. I thought that just because I had oily skin that I should avoid oil and moisture and I should just dry the crap out of my skin every night, and that might work on the pimple that night, but the long-term results aren't going to work, and that's why my acne kept getting worse and worse. So I've learned now that using gentle cleansers and even oil-based cleansers are very good for my skin. Hitting really bad acne with a gentle cleanser probably seems counterintuitive, but it worked for me, so it might work for some of you too. Number 5 is possibly one of my biggest regrets. It involves listening to what other people had to say about my exterior rather than just accepting what my body looks like naturally. And it involved people making fun of me when I was little because I was really skinny when I was little, and people always said that I was anorexic and that I was a skeleton and I should eat McDonald's and stuff like that, and I combated it by eating so much, way more than my body could handle. My sister's friend Lana came and visited me, and I made her a smoothie and a healthy breakfast, and she was like, Cassie, do you remember in grade 9 when you had to have a table literally covered in food to get full? And I was like, yeah. I literally had to have like Ichiban, a sandwich, a pizza pop, like fries, and a large Coke to get full. And that's because I started eating way too much because I didn't want to be this twig anymore, but I just didn't acknowledge the fact that what's healthy is what matters and not how I look. And I think that whether your frame is naturally really big or really small, if you're healthy, you're gonna look ideal. What the hell was that? I recently got a job where when I was first hired, I was very, very curvy, a little bit more top heavy and like boobalicious, I guess. And as they got to know me, I slowly got a little bit skinnier, and they started making fun of me and going like, oh, I miss your curves, like where's your curves, like you're too skinny, you're obsessed with being like rail thin. And my reply is always, I'm just eating healthy and exercising, and I still eat unhealthy foods, I just am trying to be very, very healthy, and this is what my body is naturally reverting back to because I have a very small frame and my metabolism is going back to what it used to be. A lot of them are just having trouble accepting that change, and sometimes it's hard for me to feel undesirable in the eyes of others, but it's so important to just be like, who cares? I'm healthy, and that's what's most important. So don't listen to that, please. My sixth and final beauty regret is exfoliating way too hard. Not only did I use really harsh cleansers when I was little, but I used like jagged broken glass exfoliants, and I cringe every time I see a YouTube video of someone that like crushes something up into jagged little pieces and exfoliates the crap out of their skin and claims that it's good for you. Everyone's skin regenerates itself at a certain rate, and as you get older, that rate gets a lot slower, and the point of exfoliating is to get that top dead layer off and leave the nice new skin underneath. And a lot of these exfoliants take off the top layer and the middle layer and all the other layers and like leave just like little microscopic cuts in your skin. So definitely don't over exfoliate. Use a gentle exfoliant. Be gentle with your skin and be gentle with your body, and if your body naturally looks a certain way, let your body look that way. I'm sure it's gonna be beautiful if you're healthy and your diet is good and you're exercising. And with skin too, try to do everything you can to maintain your skin, not to throw every harsh cleanser you have at it, because that's just gonna damage your skin. I've found that the point of skincare is helping my skin maintain itself and not bringing in all of these like things that interrupt everything. So I like to use gentle cleansers, gentle exfoliants, and just treat my body kindly. And that's one of the reasons why I lost weight so slowly and people noticed it at my work, is because I've been fixing and healing my body for the past 3 years. I don't believe anything should be done right away. I think that you should always just do it slowly and gradually. Gradual changes are the most sustainable and they're the most healthy for your body. So that is that, and I hope that this video helped you guys. I will talk to you soon. Bye!